happen occasionally.
So it's 2nd down and 15 after the penalty. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. No, incomplete.
That sailed over the receiver's head.
Yeah, this receiver is fast, but not that fast.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 20. The defense is in the nickel. He's got his man across the middle. Nice pass, but not enough for the 1st down, and that's going to bring up 4.
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the 1st down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
Guys, I'm a little surprised there by the quarterback not trying to throw it deeper downfield. They needed a little bit more yardage than they got there for the 1st down.
No good. He missed it to the left.
Well, everything looked good there except the kick.
That one is on the kicker, Kirk. He just pulled it left. No excuses.
They'll get the ball here at the 26. Single back set. 3 wide receivers. Hand off to the back. Look out! He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9. They must be expecting something up the middle here. Let's see if the quarterback heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down. He wants it all, going long. And they make the stop right around the 48-yard line. As they head to the locker rooms, this one is far from over. The score here in Doak Campbell, Colorado, 9, Florida State, nothing.
Florida State, nothing.
Florida State got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the 2nd half. Tackle made at the 32. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. On the handoff, watch out. He's tackled at the 43-yard line.
Can this kid run or what? He broke free and was able to get the 1st down.
They're packed in tight on the line. And he has it on the corner. He's into the open field. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Colorado! Great play call there. They designed that play specifically for the halfback, and boy, did it pay off.
They had everything working on that play, guys. The line created a good push, the back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle. Next thing you know, you got a touchdown.
He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado is lining up to kick this one off. Here's the kick. They'll bring him down at the 36-yard line. There was great blocking up front there, and that turned into a pretty good return.
You know, the kick coverage looked very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity to make a play.
They give to the tailback. There's an injured player on the field. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 40. And a new halfback checks into the game. They're going to pitch it. He gets hit out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on their own 45. They're packed in tight on the line. He did not get to the first down marker. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
Yeah, the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
Gets it off. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone.
There was a lot working on that last drive, too, Coach.
Especially the blocking up front. This offensive line really did a nice job staying with their blocks so that the running back could run wide.
They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 44. They line up in the jumbo set. Tries to get around the corner. He's at midfield. He's taken down at the 32-yard line. And with that carry, the running back just went over 100 yards on the day.
Well, this kid's having a great game. He's been running left, right, and up the middle.
Boy, I'll say, he's been giving the defense a hard time all game long.
They'll work from the shotgun. Tackle at about the 21.
Nice throw to hit the out route against man coverage for a first down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 21. Going with the shotgun here. Can't find anyone open. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. Colorado is about to extend the lead to 3 scores. Based on their last visit to the red zone, I'd expect them to take better care of the ball this time around. Touchdown, Colorado! Very impressive run by the halfback to find the end zone.
Good play call here by the offensive coordinator. He realizes when you get down into the red zone and you have a halfback like this, just give him the ball and let him find his way into the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And it's off. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 44. It's 1st and 10. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Got a man, watch out here. Penalty marker down in the backfield. Might be a holding call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28. They shift on the defensive line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Goes at the 18-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this defense better start to get pressure on the quarterback. They're giving him way too much time back there to throw the football.
New running back now into the backfield. Throws complete. He's got room to work. He steps out of bounds, and now it's going to be 1st and goal. A good play to the tight end that time.
Yeah, and this is a play that we saw in practice the other day over and over again.
And as a coach, you like it when all that practice pays off and your players execute in a game like they did all week in practice. Good job.
On the toss, stop behind the line.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
It's 2nd down. 6 yards stand between them and 6 points. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He steps out at the 2-yard line.
Not that impressive of a play. Let's see if they continue to employ the short passing game or if they decide to run the ball.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's going to run for the end zone, and he doesn't get in.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
And he got it. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. At the 30, and he's taken down at the 32-yard line. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6.
I think they'll continue to pound it out, Brad. This offensive line is doing a great job of blocking, and the running backs are finding all the holes.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. I agree. I'm looking to keep pounding it in there until this defense can stop it.
To the 20, to the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. Guys, did you see how fast he is?
This kid's one of the fastest players in all of college football. He runs a 4.340. He is a burner.
And he uses his speed well. Just watch that last touchdown run, and you'll see what we're talking about.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado gets set to kick this one away. Kicks it away. He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession.
And even though these guys are losing, they showed in their last drive that they can score. And they need to continue to be productive with this drive.
Throws this one off balance. And he brings it down. And he's tackled at the 43. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
When you drop back to pass and see zone, it's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows, I bet you.
I'm going to bet this running back is getting frustrated. You know he wants to be able to get into some open space. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get the chance there.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Fires out to his wideout. He's taken down around the 35-yard line. A nice completion there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that defense has got to adjust their coverage a little bit. They can't continue to let this happen.
Lee, you're right. They've got to mix it up. Try to confuse the timing of this offense.
Usually, it's not a good idea for the quarterback to throw the ball across his body like that. But hey, this time it worked.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. And it looks like they're going to run away with this one as we head into the 4th quarter. The score here in Doak Campbell, Colorado 30, FSU 3. 1st and 10. Ball on the 11. Here's the halfback. And he's taken down at the 2. They go with the run, and that'll be a gain of 9. Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They go with the back, and he's in for the touchdown. Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
He makes the PAT. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th, the score, Colorado 30, Florida State 10. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Here's the onside kick. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. They'll start this drive at the 41. First down, 10 to go. They line up in the jumbo set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab the interception.
This guy's got potential. I'll tell you what, if he keeps it up, you might see him playing on Sundays.
First down, 10 yards to go. The quarterback is in the gun. He's got 2 tight ends in this set. Here's the halfback. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
This safety does everything you ask of him. He can come up and play the run or drop deep into his zone and stop the pass.
And right there, I think he was looking for the run the whole way because he got in the backfield in a hurry.
They motion to the right. He's pushed out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
And he did a good job of not forcing the play. It was a simple throw and a good catch for a 6-yard gain.
Going with the shotgun here. Flares it and almost had it intercepted.
Now that's the way to get in there and break up a pass.
And more importantly, Coach, brings up a 4th down situation.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Movement along the line. And they use motion.
Got
it, but he's going to lose yards here. They turn the ball over after going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, but they still made the right call. At this stage in the game, they'll try anything to get back in it.
This is a great place to start the drive on the opponent's side of the 50. They line up in the shotgun. Looking deep to the right. This one is batted away.
That was the safety who got in there to knock it down.
This kid isn't just a ball hawk, but he can hit you as well. Don't let his size fool you.
They come out in a goal line set. It's the tailback. Brought down at about the 23-yard line.
How about that? This back just surpassed 200 yards rushing on the day.
Coach, this guy's had a great game. As long as they keep giving him the ball, I really doubt that they're going to relinquish the lead.
Got the corner. Got some open field. Big play, and it's 1st and goal. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
Let's see if they try to pound it in here. Both teams have their goal line sets on the field. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
I think everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a run play, and the defense just couldn't stop it.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 1. They'll bring him down at the 31-yard line. And the defense made a big stop on 4th down the last time this offense was out there.
That stop gave this defense some momentum last time out. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that intensity on this drive.
Handoff, and he's met in the backfield.
That was a huge play by these guys. A nice loss on the play, and they're feeling fired up right now.
Yeah, the offense coordinator might want to think about mixing it up and going to the air here.
Ace backfield. They'll bring him down at the 33. 6 yards there on the counter.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Tackle around the 48-yard line. Kirk, he's really got a lot of confidence in his receiver.
Yeah, I think he does, but in this case, I think he just threw it up for grabs. He thinks his receiver can make the catch no matter how many guys are hanging on his back.
Straight run, nothing going on there. 3-yard gain by the running back.
The safety read the run all the way there, Coach.
Yep, great job of anticipating the run and making the play on the ball by this senior.
And he tackles him hard at the 36-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball, and if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
Movement along the line. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. He drops back. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 3-yard loss there.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
So it's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 39-yard line. The quarterback is in the gun. He's got 2 tight ends in this set. Again with a carry. Tackle made at the 35. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
4 on the play.
Third down now, and they need to get it to the 26. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. And he's got the junior. He's tackled around the 23-yard line. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if you can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
Lets it go. Almost picked off. Almost intercepted in the end zone.
And you can see he made a great move here, anticipating the football and came up with a big defensive play.
Yep, what I like is he didn't get called for pass interference on that play.
High formation here. Has it to the senior. He's brought down in the open field. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Hey, he picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 16. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time.
He really got in there. There wasn't anything stopping him from getting the sack.
These guys love sacks. It makes their stat sheet look a lot better.
Fourth down, and the offense is still on the field. Going with the shotgun here. And it's caught. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. Looks like that spot will give him the first down.
How in the world can you give up that kind of play on 4th down?
I'll tell you, Kirk, you go to sleep on defense out there and somebody gets past the marker. Barely.
They motion to the left. The halfback with a carry. What a run. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
This kid is a coach's dream. He runs hard and always finds his way into the end zone.
He's really carried the offense on his back on that drive. Very good running by this halfback.
splits the uprights for the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Here goes nothing. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line. And that should pretty much put the nail in the coffin, don't you think?
Yeah, all they need to do now is run the ball and don't turn it over.
The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough.
Dead ball. Play of game. On the offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few.
Put your shirt back on.
They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
Dead ball. Play of game. On the offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
So first down once again, but a long ways to go after that penalty. Straight in the middle, and he meets the defense. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Gain on the play.
The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Play of game. On the offense.
There might have been some miscommunication down there.
And anytime there's a delay of game, it's usually because they were late getting the right personnel on the field.
Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Play of game. On the offense.
And the coach doesn't look very happy after that call.
Well, you only help out the defense when you don't get the playoff in time. You're essentially just giving away free yardage.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He gets another carry. Got an opening. And they make the stop at the 42. And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score. Colorado 37, Florida State 17. So as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Lee, what'd you think of this one?
Well, it was a pretty good game by both teams, but I was really impressed the way this game was won. Colorado faced a pretty good opponent in this one, but they just marched right through them. I'm telling you, these guys are for real.
Well, thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Lee, Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.